Hello YouTube, and welcome to another weekly video. Foley here with Foley Gaming. My in-game name is Foley and my real name is Bradley. Either way you call me is fine. This week coming at you with a video about what cards, the top 5 cards, legendary cards that we need to craft from the new expansion for Hearthstone. I think by actually crafting these cards and everything, it will help us perform better. Yeah, it'll help us perform better in ladder, pretty much. Alright, so the first card that's on my list is Patches the Pirate. I'm sure most people have seen Patches before. He is really popular. If you're going to make any kind of pirate deck, he is going to be in that one. He has, been on the board comes out turn 1 and goes directly to face, pretty regularly. So he's really popular in all the pirate decks, so he's pretty much a must for the pirate decks. And to boot, he also has a really cool animation. There's a little cannon that comes out on the side and shoots him out on the board. So it's pretty cool card. If you're going to play a pirate deck, then it's definitely a card that would be worth crafting. Alright, so the next one that's pretty popular is actually Aya Blackpaw. If you're going to play any type of Jade Golem deck, then she is going to be on your list to craft. She was actually the first legendary that I crafted because I have played around with the Jade Golem rogue deck. There's also a Druid one that I am currently still working on. I need a few cards to basically finish it off. But she costs 6, she's a 5/3. Her battle cry and death rattle or both summon a Jade Golem. If you're not familiar what a Jade Golem is, you can watch the video on that. But basically it's just a 1/1 card that each time you have a card that summons it, it increases. Creates another copy of it and increases, basically. The next one on the list, we're going to be playing any kind of... And I think I passed him up. Yeah, I did. Call Spore. Basically, any kind of like Reno deck is actually Kazakus. He's a cost 4. He's a 3/3. His battle cry is if your deck has no duplicates, create a custom spell. The custom spell is at random. You can choose. Usually, I think you can choose like a 5 cost or a 10 cost. And then you can go, it basically goes between all kind of random abilities that you wanted to do, like a huge AoE or a beef up for creatures, or that kind of thing. But Kazakus has really helped out the Reno lock decks. Pretty much the mage is pretty popular. Also, I think there's one for the priest. But if you're going to play any of those type of decks, then you definitely need to craft Kazakus because he is really good card that will help. He's actually next on my list to craft. I only need about 600 more dust in order to get him, so I'm looking forward to creating him. The next card, I guess I kind of went out of... Yeah, it's alright. I was going by cost, but I guess whatever works. Next card that's on the list are actually going to be for classes. If you're going to play a Druid class, then I would recommend crafting Kun the Forgotten King. He costs 10, but he has a really cool ability. You choose one, you either gain 10 armor or you refresh your mana crystals. So if for Druid, if you're running low on HP because Druid doesn't have a whole lot of removal, you can gain that armor to help prolong your life. Or for turn 10, you can choose to to basically play him and then play something else in, you know, another card that costs 10 mana, or basically some other cards to help you, other creatures or spells or whatever else you want to play that would help your tempo out dramatically. And if you also have Fandral, then you don't have to choose, you get to do both, which is insanely good. That's a crap ton of value, basically. And actually, the last card on the list, I don't have most of these guys, but I'm not saying he's a must, but he is a popular card. I've seen him in a lot of the priest decks, so I thought I would include him. That is Raza the Chained. He costs 5, and he's a 5/5. His battle cry is if your deck has no duplicates, your hero power costs 0 this game. So I've seen him. I think there's a Reno priest deck is where he is in. There's also, it has like a lot of the Cabal creatures and everything in it, the potions and that kind of thing. I think it's got, well, yeah, both Raza and the other guy I showed earlier, who I can't, Kazakus, probably both of them in the same deck would be pretty awesome. I mean, it just helps to sustain your board with healing, or of course you could use it on your priest as well to heal yourself back up. So that is pretty much it for the top 5. I thank y'all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this this video. If you think that I left out some cards, or you have a different opinion, please feel free to leave it in the comments below. Also, guys, I hope that y'all have a very Merry Christmas and really spend time with your family and just enjoy the holiday. Thanks, guys, and keep gaming.